Hello, fabulous Pisces. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of March 2015, Love Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. Well, as I spoke about in the general focused horoscope, such a great month in love for you, especially in the early part of the month. And that's largely because of this very potent full moon that we're having in your opposite sign, representing a high point over the course of the year. As you look back at the end of the year, 2015, it is going to be early March that stands out in your mind as a time where really important romantic developments took place for you. So we've got this full moon happening in your opposite sign, speaking in supreme harmony with Pluto, adding intensity, passion, a touch of fate, a very kind fate, a very loving fate, very much on your side. And you put this together and it just is about moving you in a direction of love that feels real, that matters and reaches right to the heart of you. The kind of love that's been called a core shaker, likely to show up for you now. The kind of love that has the ability to get you seeing the world very differently than you did before, seeing yourself very differently than you did before as well. A love that is very profound and pervasive at that. So we've got this full moon happening, very powerful, very empowering at that. Those of you in an established bond are likely going to be making some significant changes thanks to a partner. In fact, I do think that some of you out there are going to find yourself having to look at yourself and make significant changes to your life or your lifestyle because of a partner at that. And so this, to me, I gotta say, I'm kind of reminded as I look back at some of the trends that have been with us over this past little while. As Saturn was moving through a part of the sky for you that had to do with vision. Right now, Saturn is in a part of the sky that is more about your career, but will eventually retrograde back later this year into the same part of the sky. I mean, I look at this and I look at the change, right? Like a really dramatic sort of turnaround promised because of love. It may very well be connected to travel. That is a possibility there, where it may be that you need to travel because of a partner. Now, this isn't going to be some short trip, but rather it's going to be you having to think about your place in the world. Now, that's going to come up a little bit later on this year, but it looks like some of the news, the foundation is set now for those changes as they come up later on this year. And ultimately, this is about deepening that bond, having shared experiences that really solidify what you have with this person that much more deeply. Those of you who are dating somebody, I mean, this is really you wanting something of substance, and it looks like a friend is going to point the way to you. So either it is this person who's going to end up solidifying a deepening friendship with you, or it is going to be a friend that helps you understand your feelings for this person so that you can deepen that bond as well. And those of you who are open to meeting somebody new, I mean, this is a time when a friend can really hook you up with somebody who's a core shaker, someone who really can be somebody meaningful for a very, very long time to come. When there's a full moon in your opposite sign, I mean, there's pretty much always somebody there. So make sure you're out and about, you're being social, because chances of you connecting with somebody in a genuine way, or a friend expressing the desire to connect with you, all of this ultimately is going to help you to see yourself and see where you are in love and see what you want in love and your availability in love that much more deeply and that much more profoundly. If there are any barriers within you to love, you're going to see those as well. What I love about this month for you is that understanding that there is love on offer, that love is abundant, and love is a force of change, profound change, meaningful change, because it gets you to be more honest with yourself. Through that honesty will come the kind of understanding that few get the opportunity to have, the kind of understanding that love can allow you, can facilitate a rebirth into a version of yourself that you like very much.